Acting as a sleeper agent, an altered version of Captain America leads a secret army intent on taking over the USA in the name of Hydra.
Assemble.
What's going on, guys? Multiverse here with a new action figure review video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Captain America Secret Empire by Marvel Legends. Starting off this video, guys, we're of course taking a look at the Marvel Legends packaging, and it of course has the Marvel Legends logo at the top with the open face window seeing Captain America in all of his glory, Captain America's name with the Marvel emblem, and Captain America Secret Empire with the Hasbro sign in the corner. Over on the side, guys, is a nice little comic image of Captain America. Flipping over the back is a read-up for him that we heard at the beginning, and then a nice comic image of Captain America with his classic shield and the Hydra emblem in the background looking awesome. Bunch of warning labels down here at the bottom. Over here is the same comic image we saw. Here we have the Captain America and Hydra logo, and then down here on the bottom is the barcode for you barcode guys. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and rip the Star Spangled Man with a Plan out of the packaging and see how he looks. So right here, guys, is evil Captain America, fresh out of the packaging, or I guess somewhat evil. He is working for Hydra, but I have to say, for my first impression on this figure is he looks amazing. The detail is beautiful, and I am a big fan of these colors. The red, white, and blue has never looked better, and of course, ironically, the red, white, and blue is brought to you by an enemy of the country, so that's kind of exciting, right? It's a little weird to say, but this Captain America just looks fantastic. I will say I wish he would have came with a separate head sculpt, maybe something like more of a mean mug other than just the gritted teeth angry look, but I am a sucker for that classic Captain America shield he is rocking on his back, so I absolutely love that we were able to get it. But having the red accents go throughout the entire shield, going throughout the entire suit, it looks amazing. And this Captain America doesn't feel cheaply made either. He feels like a sturdy plastic, so you don't have to worry about him falling off the top shelf and exploding like with the Batmobile is what we're worried about. But this Captain America looks, feels amazing, and I am so excited to take a closer look at everything else he brings to the table. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get him out of the spotlight, and we'll take a closer look at the accessories that he did come with. When it comes to the accessories, guys, unfortunately this Captain America doesn't come with much of anything, but he does come with probably the best Captain America shield. I absolutely am a sucker for what they did here, even with the silver extra little part down here just to let me get look like it's razor sharp. I wish we would have got it painted on the other end, but I can definitely fix that myself. But it is a bit of a letdown that I have to do so, and it looks as though that the point of the red is a little crooked down here on the shield, but the shield looks and feels amazing. I don't have to worry about breaking it. It is a hard plastic, so I wouldn't recommend forcing it to bend, but I feel like it's going to hold up on its own. It does come with a little mechanism on the back that they've been doing. The plug in the back, and then you flip it over, and then you can just hook it over his wrist. I personally am not a fan of this thing. It is typically really thin, and I've broken maybe like 4 of these trying to get him into certain poses, or even just get the peg plugged into his back, and it just kind of pops off after a while. So hopefully I'm the only one that kind of deals with that, but it is an easy little switch back and forth. But the shield looks amazing. I do wish that we would have came with some different hands, like maybe 2 gripping hands, but it only comes with 1 gripping hand, 1 throwing hand, and then a pair of fisted hands. And that's all he comes with. With all that stuff, guys, let's go ahead and move away from the accessories, and we'll take a closer look at that beautiful detail. When it comes to the detail, guys, this right here is where this Captain America shines the brightest. I'm a sucker for the paint job that they did to him, but Marvel Legends or Hasbro, whoever you want to call them, did an amazing job on the detail from head to freaking toe. Starting off with the head sculpt, guys, I absolutely love seeing that the classic America A is in the top, and it is sculpted on there so you can catch it with your nail. And then just seeing this mean mugging face here, just every little bit of the teeth are detailed in and the wrinkles in his face. He is pissed off and ready to do some damage. Going down here now, guys, looking at the chest portion, I do love seeing the classic Captain America scales behind the star, which is also sculpted in, so it's not just painted, but that is beautiful to see. The protection that is put onto this suit looks phenomenal. And like I said, this is a sturdy plastic. You know, I can do pretty much whatever I want with it. It doesn't feel like it's going to snap in any way, shape, or form. It feels amazing. And flipping over to the back, guys, just to show that the detail continues. So it is beautifully done, beautifully detailed. I will say my star looks like it is a little bit crooked, and I personally would have preferred the star maybe just a little bit wider or a little bit higher up on him. Maybe even just like plug it in this little pauldron area up here. But it is what it is, and it still looks great. We'll go ahead and move his arms out of the way, but his bracers are also detailed as well. He's got some pouches here and a pouch over there. I would have preferred them to be painted brown or red, but it is what it is. Taking a look at his utility belt, I love seeing the silver painted belt buckle, even painting the holes. We do not get that very often, so it is a beautiful treat to have. And then just the detail that is within the pouches. You can see the buckles and his canteen on the back with the star in it, with it being having cross straps on it. It looks amazing. They really knocked it out of the park for it. And I am appreciative of the little bit of wrinkles we see throughout the suit as well, just to show that he is doing some action, so it's not going to fit as snug as you would think it would be. It actually puts some realism. It adds some story to this character. Going down here now, guys, looking at the boots. The boots are beautifully painted. They're beautifully detailed. I really wish if you guys went this far to paint the silver into the circles here, or the little plug holes for the belt buckle. I really wish they would have painted the boot laces as well. I doubt Captain America was running around with blue boot laces on this suit, but it is what it is. They already did an amazing job with this figure. And it doesn't just stop here, even the bottom. You can definitely see some tread going on the edge of the boots. So they knocked it out of the park. This may be the definitive Captain America figure. And it's funny because he's supposed to be the bad guy here. So I think that is absolutely hilarious. With all that said, guys, let's go ahead and move away from the detail, and we'll take a closer look at his size, his articulation, and we'll jump into some size comparison. When it comes to how tall this Captain America stands, guys, to the top of the head, looks like he stands just a little bit over 6.5 inches. Looks like he's at just under 6 3/4. So he is definitely on the taller side for Marvel Legends. We'll go ahead and move him a little bit closer to the screen here and check out his articulation. Looks a little bit blurry, so let's try to fix that. There we go. Starting off with the head articulation, guys, he is on that little hinge in the neck, so he can look all the way up and all the way down. He definitely gets some good rotation and some very little head tilt in there, but not too much. Both of his arms, even though he's got big shoulders, go just over 90 degrees. Bicep swivel, double hinged elbows with massive biceps. He has interchangeable hands, so they do, of course, rotate all the way around and hinge up and down. Going to his ab articulation now, guys. Let's put his arms down here. His abs is on a swivel, and they can go forward, back, and side to side, but not doing too much work for the limbo parties at the Marvel House. He does come with a waist swivel. He can hit the American splits, but not so much. Maybe it's because you're Hydra. Has an upper thigh cut, double hinged knees. He does come with boot swivel or a boot cut, so you can definitely get him into some good leaning and jumping poses. As for his ankles, they articulate down, they articulate up. He unfortunately has no toe articulation. Really wish they would have added that for him. And then he comes with some beautiful ankle pivot. Starting off with the size comparison, guys, here we have Captain America standing next to Captain America, his actual American counterpart. And I do say that they scale together nicely. He's just a bit taller. Next up, guys, here we have him standing next to the MCU versions of Captain America. As you can see here, he stands a lot taller than them. Here we have Captain America standing next to the NECA Toys Homelander. As you can see here, they do kind of scale together, but that's only if you're okay with Captain America being on the shorter side. And last but not least, guys, here we have him standing next to the McFarlane Toys Batman from The Dark Knight Returns. As you can see here, they do scale together nicely, like proportions of the arms, shoulders, head. I feel like this could work. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. Another action figure review video in the books on my channel for you guys to enjoy. When it comes to my final rating on this Captain America, I'm going to have to give him a solid 9 out of 10. I think this figure is beautifully done and that detail is borderline perfection. The only thing I wish we would have got more with him is accessories. I feel like it was a missed opportunity to include extra hands, especially like the secondary gripping hand to actually hold that shield like he's going down executioner status on somebody, because this is a sleeper agent. He is the bad guy. I really would have loved that, and I really would have loved some effects for this shield. Being, not really like throw effects. I know he still throws it around, but Marvel physics, whatever it is what it is. But I really would have loved like some of the bullet ricochet, or maybe a separate head with just that standard mean mugging, like we saw with the other Captain America from the comics, his American counterpart. So I really would have loved that face sculpt to come as a secondary with this. With all that said though guys, if you did enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. We try to put up at least 2 videos every week for your guys' enjoyment. With all that said though guys, I'm getting out of here, and I will see you in the next video. Later.